Recording. Make sure you don't get your fat fingers in it.
What are we doing today, Rico?
I don't know who you're speaking to like that. Have some respect. So today, Tyler, we're going to go to our 11-bedroom HMO and we're going to see if we can make it a HMH. I'm joking. So, we're actually going to turn this property into 13 mini studio flats, which will contain a ensuite in them. For it to be qualified as a studio flat in Carlisle, it has to be at least 13 metres squared, and that can have one occupant. And we always save at least 2 metres squared for a ensuite. So any property or any room that we can get 15 metres squared in, I know we can make it into a studio kitchenette kind of vibe, and that gets us a higher rent. I'm just looking left and right to see if I can cross the road with my vehicle. But what we're going to do today is see how much of a rear extension we can get, because we're working with an investor on this one and they want to maximise the GDV. So if we can get an extra 6 rooms by doing a double rear extension to the rear, that is what we'll do. And I've picked a day where it's raining, but we move. So we're outside the property, as you can see. It needs a little bit of TSC, but we'll come around the back. How we're going to do some of this is we're just going to have a wander around the property, wander up and down the street, see what kind of rear extensions have been done in the past. So that really suggests to us that if somebody else has done it, we can also do it. I'll show you the rear of our property and the rear of other properties in the area to see what we can do and how we can maximise the GDV. Because our rear of the property isn't expanded too much. There's a little 12 metre extension on the back, which if you come here, Tyler, you can just put your head up there, you can see it slightly. But even just straight away from the side, I can see that they've done a double rear extension next door, and they've also extended a bit further out into the back as well. So we know we'll be fairly likely to get something similar in planning for that. And we keep coming down the street, we can see again they've done that to an extent, an extreme extent as well, 2 doors down from us. So that kind of helps us again gauge, yes, we'll be able to do something similar, or no, we won't. Some work's going on concurrently on a house about 4 doors down from ours, but they've done a full re-extension all the way to the outside. Again, they can't have a window there, but they've had a window on the inside of the garden. There's these properties here. Again, they've even got a bay window on their rear extension. It's a little bit of a madness. The flashing needs a bit of looking at, and the pointing on the outside, but we moved. It's not our house. And here, this is a key one to look at, because this could really, really help us. As you can see, it looks like there's a home office in the back there. But this property here on this, don't get people, there's people up there, come here. But this one here, we'll go to this side and you can have a look this way. So they've done a double rear extension, and they've done a big, massive rear extension here, which you can see it's again 2 heights still, so you can get 2 rooms in there for sure, one above the other. That could be 2 studio flats, and then they could maybe have some more on that side too. So if they've done it, again, we can do it. That's time. Or if somebody else has done it, no reason why we'd get knocked back for it. There's lots of reasons why that could occur, but again, I would always like to fight my own battles and say, well, if somebody else can do it, I can do it. Again, double rear extension, so that really tells you that on this street, a double rear extension extending far back into even the end of the garden is very possible. So if somebody else can do it, so can we. Innit, Charlie? But yeah, let's keep coming down and just get more of an overview. If you can see somebody else do a double rear extension, again, with a bay window. It baffles me, but hey ho, each to their own. And look at this one with a nice garden and a nice view. Just here, double rear extension. It nearly comes all the way back. So again,
that is pretty fucking.
You've got a lot of space. But yeah, that's pretty much the main of the street. If you can see all there, that one's not a double rear extension, that's just a terrace wrapping around the corner. But you can see going down the street, a lot of people have done a double rear extension, and we don't even have that. So if other people can do it, so can we. Only other thing to note about our house, it's on the end of the road. So we're on a terrace row, and it's on the end. So we have the choice of either doing one connecting to our neighbourly house or one just on the end. The only negative about being on the end is the house goes like this and then it curves that way, so you do lose space, and it would be a triangle build on the end, which could be easier to do, but could also mean the room sizes are smaller, which isn't something we want to do. We want everybody to have somewhat an equal space, but a fair space too. So we're going to have to see, and we're going to carry on going. I don't think there's much for me to say now.
No.
No?
No, I think that's
How long's that?
Like 5 minutes.